Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls Daily, episode 28. We are playing The Binding of Isaac Repentance. My name is Molly, and we're going to hop right into a run with Isaac, who has the D6. We unlocked the D6 during our last run with the character Blue Baby. We did not successfully complete the chest, but we did get a kill on Isaac, which awarded us a starting item for Isaac. He now starts with the D6. So, for example, we have this pretty useless item here. We can re-roll it into a decent item. And being very greedy, yes, that is part 1 of 3 of Guppy, but I don't want it. I want stats or something fun. That doesn't get us anything fun right away, you know? So we're just gonna keep rolling along until we can get another charge, hopefully, for our D6, and we're gonna come back for that. Ugh, frog in my throat. Later today, I'll be recording, today meaning Sunday. It is Sunday, March 9th for me. Or May 9th? That's better. Sunday, May 9th is the date in the world where I live. And I'm excited to record an interview with Chaos's Mel. I'm going to be playing a little bit of MotoGP later. I think in the MotoGP series, we are on part 3, or the third event of the season, which would be in Austin, Texas, which I don't think is an event that actually is going on in the real world, in the real season currently, due to the coronavirus. But, you know, it's in the game, and it's a very cool racetrack. Our last race in oh, do not get hit by these guys. I need my charge. Don't hit me, please. Bible track, I think, is cool. I think it gives you soul hearts somehow. Okay, the battery is also a very cool item, but I don't really see a path towards us getting it. Just kidding, we might have a shot. However, we don't have a bomb now, so it's gonna be a little tricky. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna go back to our curse room. Reroll again. Fuck. That's good enough to pick up, but it's not really good enough for me to take. We're gonna keep doing our full clear in hopes that we find another bomb. Or 2 cents somehow. Oh, fuck. We're gonna die. No, we're not. You know, this might be a warm-up run. Oh man, I want that penny so bad. But I don't really see a way that we can get it. We are just gonna pick that up because it does give us an extra hit. This is a pretty tricky boss. So, you know, we gotta stay safe on this one. Fighting this guy with base damage can be kind of tricky. Oh shit, we lost our Eternal Heart. We lost that heart. This might be the end. But you know, we love to have a warm-up round. Oh fuck. Alright, we didn't die. Alright, we died. That's fine. that floor was kind of a big, you know, a big tease anyways. We're really not looking for active items on floor 1 when we, when we have the D6 on the account that, you know, we have the D6. By the way, the seed for today is MWRR2E73. That's more like it. The mulligan occasionally gives us flies. I don't know what the action mechanism is after, you know, 400 some hours in the game, but it's there. We probably will use our bomb to get that key, but we're not racing towards using our bomb to get that key. Okay. Champion's belt is amazing, so we might want that. There's quite a bit of money that we can get using our using the bombs that the game has given us. Oh jeez. All right. Fair enough. So we have 3 bombs. We are gonna want a key for the next floor, so we're gonna do that. I think this is the secret room, probably. But we can verify that. I don't think this can be the secret room because of these rocks. So we're definitely gonna get into our secret room because it gets us 1 penny. A charge is pretty cool. That means that if we don't get tears or damage from the boss, we're probably gonna re-roll it. Then we're gonna use a bomb right here. And then, do we want another bomb? Probably. That's good enough. You know, that was a pretty bad payout on those bombs. We probably could have used, you know, the 1 bomb in the previous room to get like 3 cents, but you know, that was mostly just bad luck. I feel like most of the time when I use a bomb, I get more than, you know, 3 cents or 2 cents out of the machine, so I mean, I guess like as a rule, it's probably better to, we're gonna re-roll this. That's not quite good enough, so we're gonna go get this free energy. It's kind of greedy, but also, you know, that's Isaac, baby. Oh, okay. 2 of clubs is okay. Judgment is okay. Lovers, temperance, the world, ace of clubs. All right, so 2 of clubs we're gonna use. We want the world card, I think. So we're gonna take that out here and then drop it. Temperance we're gonna use. Levers we're also gonna use. Judgment we're gonna use. Oh, this could be really good. How much money do we have on this floor? Not that much, but let's go try to get a payout from this guy. I was gonna say we could use ace of clubs to get like bombs, and we still could. Okay, I'll put a bomb here, try to get some health from this machine, which we did. What do we got? Emperor, okay, doesn't help us too much. We're still scheming. Okay. We're gonna use Ace of Clubs in here. To get a lot of bombs. We're gonna use one of these bombs to get a key. Despawn that spider. All right, we're up 4 bombs. We're gonna go back to our store to see if there's some health. There is. We're gonna use this to get some health. We're gonna get this to get another charge. And then the hope is that we can get a payout. We're gonna look for a super secret room, I think there. I guess it could be down there, but I feel kind of good about this. Okay. We're gonna blow up this. Sick. We'll be back for that double heart. Why am I doing all this? What do we got? Come on. This is like the one time I actually want a lover's card. High Priestess is fine for now. So our goal is to get an item payout from this dude. Come on. He's just not gonna go for it, huh? We're kind of out of options in terms of, like, health. And I'm kind of afraid to go down to anything lower than where we're currently at. So I guess he wins this round. What card is this? High Priestess? All right. We'll take Watch Battery. You know what? This is incredibly risky, but all right, he didn't pay out. We'll take the world with us.
The world.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, we're in a semi-dangerous spot. Just because we're like half a heart away from death. But you know, sometimes you gotta play big. And we're fine again, you see? Nothing matters. I will not be punished for my sins. That was actually incredibly good fortune. We're gonna take technology because I enjoy it a lot as an item. Technology turns your tears into lasers. It's pretty much my favorite effect. And we have a soul heart, so we'll just fight the boss. Hope for the best. Because we have the D6, unless we get a health up, which we did, I'm sort of inclined to skip this, but we got a health up, so we might as well get this, which is really good. The Pact is a damage and tears up plus a couple of soul hearts, so this is gonna be a Devil Deal run. You know, and probably it's gonna be like a real slam dunk now. Not to get too ahead of myself, but you know, we're in a really good spot. We have a piercing tear effect and infinite range. We have effectively we have a piercing tear effect. We'll say that. Piercing is a very strong tear effect in this game. We'll get into the curse room for free. We'll hope we get a troll bomb. Perfect. It was a cost, but I didn't see that we got a bomb there as well. But, you know, it was probably worth it. We'll probably get this chest, but I'm holding off to see if we can get, like, you know, like a tinted rock somewhere on the floor before we go all in on that. And like this room really demonstrates the power of piercing. Like we're dealing so much extra damage because we can hit targets through each other that like we'll just say underrated and extremely powerful as a tier effect. D6 can get us a reroll in the store, which we might use it that way because, you know, I don't know what we're looking for in the store, but we'll know it when we see it. All right, so we're gonna reroll. Perfect. Diplopia. We're just gonna Diplopia this right away. This D6 is empty, but this one is gonna have a charge. And then we're gonna use shot speed down, who cares? I sleep, health up, perfect. We're gonna use D6 to reroll our D6. We get the battery, which is quite good if we can somehow drum up the additional change. We are 1 penny short. And we have no real bombs. The Dreamcatcher is, as I understand it, it's a pretty mediocre item. It allows you to see what items are in your item room and boss room on the floor. You know what? Actually, we can pay a health for an additional, hopefully a money. Nope. It was a risk. It didn't pay off. And we're out of here. The Heart of Jars, or the Jar of Hearts, allows you to carry around some extra hearts in the jar, as the name describes. It's okay if you have, like, a reason to need extra hearts, but we don't really. Magic Mush is amazing. Magic Mush is an all stats up and a damage multiplier. Just a super blessed run overall. If we had a bomb, we could get that key, but we currently have more keys than bombs, so we're not too concerned. We took a lot of unnecessary damage on this floor so far, which isn't great. We're gonna get this. We might be back to donate in a little bit. I am pretty bad at this type of room, but we managed to get through it without taking damage this time. If we get a bomb, Tech X is pretty cool, and I would like to get it. It's also possible that we get some sort of flying effect. I don't know if Tech X has a synergy with technology, so we're gonna find out. At the very least, I don't think there's a big downside. Oh, we got an unlock for doing that. So that's neat. There's probably like a cursed room and stuff on this floor, which we would like to explore. We have a shot speed down pill in our item pool, which is pretty dang cool with Tech X. We actually do want to minimize our shot speed in this run. because the more time that Tech X can make contact with the target, the better. There is an enemy somewhere. There you are. It's probably another one of those over here. Perfect. Yeah, so this run is super made. We're like... we have fully spiraled out of control. Very good items. Very decent health economy. Finding the pentagram in the cursed room is ideal. If there was an item in there and it wasn't the pentagram, we probably would have re-rolled it in hopes of getting the pentagram. Yara is a cool rune. We'll probably roll with that for now. We're just doing full clears because why not? We're in a dominant position. Usually if you can really affordably do floors, it makes sense. We would like a bomb from this. Perfect. I forget what was in our store, but I think we may have wanted it. So we're not going to use Yara on that Soul Heart, even though that's usually a pretty good play. What we're going to do is walk over here and then attempt to Yara the nickel in this room down here, assuming that there's something... Nah, there's nothing really decent in here. We're not too worried about that. We will just Yara the nickel anyways. So why not? This could be our super secret room. It was not. And we're gonna move on. Oh, I always skip those transitional, like, cutscenes, but apparently that's where, this Dreamcatcher item shows you what the item is. Oh. Okay, so that's ideal, like, so blessed, to get this battery in here. We don't want Krampus's head because we want to roll with the D6. I think this is... I forget which one that is. That might be Lusty Blood. Bloody Lust. I think we get increased damage every time we take damage, so we'll take that. That's a pretty good one. It's good enough, at least, that we don't want to re-roll it. Okay, a donation machine. We might hit that in a little bit. Depending on what our store is on this floor. Our dodging has been okay in this run. Pretty atypical for me. It's pretty unclear how much health we have. I think we have max 3 red hearts and some amount of soul hearts, but I just don't know how many. So I'm inclined to, like, not screw around. We lucked into our super secret room. All right. PhD is good. And there's really no reason not to get it. So we're gonna do that. there's some like fantasy play where we get a lot of shot speed down pills, and it like through the power of extremely high IQ play slightly augments the power of our Tech X, but we don't gotta worry about that. All right, so we're gonna do this 4 at a time because we know that we're taking red hearts. So we don't know what our health is, but we know that we have at least 3 red hearts, and we're currently full. So if we only do this in increments of 4 hits, then we won't run into a situation where we like accidentally destroy ourselves. That trinket that he dropped takes any familiars or babies that you have, and
shot speed up.
Well, we don't need to actively take shot speed up pills. One pill makes you larger is kind of bad, but also kind of okay. So now we're at half of 1 heart. Now we're at 1.5 hearts. We're gonna clear this up. This is also some hearts and a bomb, so we'll get our free bombs. We're at 1.5 hearts. And now we're at full hearts. It's a free-ish bomb if we don't get hit. Totally free. Excellent. Our secret room is not there, but it could be here. So we'll check that out. So we're at full health again, so we can hit this like 4 times safely. Alrighty, we're gonna keep on exploring. We can't not. It's not like a great item. I don't know if it has any effect. I think it just increased our range. Okay. So we're gonna kill the boss. I think we have full red heart HP right now. Right, yep, we have full red heart HP, and I think this brings us up to an additional HP. There's nothing in our devil deal, so there's nothing in there. So we're gonna try to get this payout, and then we're gonna leave the floor with that red heart HP that's on the ground there. 3, 4. Perfect, and absolutely a great item, and we'll take it. Good enough. And we might just donate all of this. Excellent. We'll head on out of here. We probably are already pretty close to full HP. You know, we're definitely not on pace for boss rush or hush. We do need to accumulate some more hush kills because apparently that's how you unlock the alternate path stuff. But we don't even have the negative unlocked, so like, not gonna worry about that too much. This would be a potentially a pretty good opportunity to fight Hush, though, just because of how powerful our build is. So if we could, like, rush through here and get our item rooms quick, because this is a curse of the XL, you know, we have the potential to get off this floor very quick. So even though we messed around so much, we might be in a good spot to, you know, make up our pace and get a Hush kill. I don't really think we need the item rooms that bad, but I like them, so I'm gonna keep on exploring. We can just clear so fast that it feels like a big waste, right? If we don't. Where are we at? 23? Okay. Gonna keep on moving. If we had mapping, this would make it much easier, but our movement speed also could stand to be a little faster. Okay, another dead end. That's just fine. That probably means that both of our item rooms are pretty close together, which is, you know, kind of nice. It also potentially means our store is pretty close to our item rooms, which is also kind of nice. We'll go in here. Perfect. Perfect. Not great, but okay. Nightlight slows our enemies. You know what, we're just gonna give up on Hush. I'm having fun with this build, so no reason to be in a big hurry. It was like a nice thought if we happen to be on a really good pace. This sucks, so we'll re-roll it. We'll re-roll that again. I also think, you know, the strongest, like, anti-Hush item in the game is Oculus Rift. So if you sort of keep that in mind and only go for Hush when you get that, because it just completely trivializes the fight, you can save yourself a little bit of trouble. Oh, jeez, got caught. Nice, nice. Good enough. Get our revenge on this room. That's a lot of hands. Okay. And now we'll go back and re-roll that other crappy item. That's also not very good, but whatever. I don't remember if there's like an energy in the store. Maybe we'll go for one more. There is an energy up there. If we really wanted to, we could walk all the way back and then come here, but... And maybe we will. We'll see. I'm not looking for like the greatest item in the world, but we can afford to be picky, being that we gave up Hush to wander around. This is interesting enough. We now have a lot of eyes. It will cause us to shoot extra tears occasionally. And we will go pick up this other energy so that we can take one into the mom fight. This should be a pretty easy mom fight on the account that, you know, we have like 20 damage and some of the best tier effects in the game, and flies.
Isaac.
Okay, and we got the Polaroid, which doesn't help us, so we're gonna re-roll it. We didn't get a devil deal, so we're just gonna keep on moving. The Polaroid gives you invincibility if you don't have any soul hearts, or no, if you don't have any red hearts, but we have tons of red hearts and we don't really have a way to discharge them or a way to like sustain soul hearts, so we're not gonna worry about that too much. Perfect. Empress is great. Gives us the Horror Babylon effect for one room. Jeez. I think that's just shot speed. So we're not super impressed by that. We might also ask, you know, you mentioned earlier, you know, the beneficial effects of having low shot speed with Tech X, so why do you keep on eating shot speed up pills and items? And the answer is because I think it's funny. It personally amuses me. If you're ever confused about why I'm doing something in this game, that's like almost always a safe bet, is that I think it's kind of funny. Oh, jeez. We would love some red hearts if we could get them. But, you know, it's not like... It's like kind of a... Not a thing that we're incredibly worried about. Soul hearts, just fine. Oh, jeez. Hello. All right. Easy come, easy go. We could backtrack for half of a red heart. It's an idea. We have just incredible stats, such high attack speed and damage that, like, we don't have a ton to worry about except for unless we just eat, like, a lot of extra damage. Perfect. This is good enough. I think that brings us up to Tears Cap and gets us a couple of extra hits. So we'll go on to the next floor. I really should stop skipping that whole Dreamcatcher thing, but I just don't think it really does anything for us. I mean, one problem with it is that the information isn't especially actionable, like what I see what the boss is and the item is, so I'm not gonna fight the boss. That doesn't make sense to me. I guess you could, like, use it to skip an item room or plan around, like, having the D6 and, like, re-rolling an item room. But even then, that's, like, so niche. Like, what does it really get you to know this information? Just to jinx myself here, if we can manage to stay off of our red heart HP, we'll be in a pretty good spot to get a devil deal on this floor. We have a guaranteed devil deal, assuming we don't eat a ton of extra damage here. We're gonna immediately use Empress. Alright, now we just burn down the boss real quick. Perfect. Let those shots expire, and then we'll be going down to kill Satan. Just beneficial enough to take. Our tears are piercing, but they are not technically spectral, and now they are spectral, which I think is pretty good. Ow. Serves us right. Expensive, but we'll go for this. So you might say that wasn't super beneficial, but you know, it does get us, it was like a chance at an item, so not the worst thing in the world. And it didn't end up costing us anything, which was kind of how I figured we'd end up there. Oh. We have enough bombs and keys to make this worth it. We'll just keep on blowing these up. We're mostly just hoping for black soul hearts there. But not a big deal. We're in a great position health-wise, so here we go. Those guys completely burned. Phase 2 done. Phase 3 done. And that's the end of this run. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for probably an interview later today, which is going to be Monday for you, with an interview with Chaos Ismail. And have a nice day. I love you.